And we're back with more Final Fantasy V. Since you've seen us last, I've walked all of 10 steps to the west, and now we're ready to resume the plot.
Slide to the right. Slide to the right.
Cha-cha, real
What's
smooth.
that?
Guardian tree.
This is why we're friends.
The forest is beginning to come back to life. Grandpa, why can't Grandpa come back to life? Because he's not a Neo-Fangire, Kryle. We've had this
Oh,
talk.
I'm sorry, children. But my memory isn't very good. You're gonna have to go inside my memory.
No! I refuse! I hate Spar. I hate Spar so much. So many lives have been lost to the Neo-Fangires. We must stop Xstat. The people of the world need us. No, not only the people, but all life. Too many sacrifices are made already. I won't stand by while more lives are lost. Let's go. We have a world to protect. We're so cool when we talk like that. Alright.
Let's go. We have a world to protect. We're so edgy and cool.
Yeah, you remember that annoying shifting sands gimmick? It's gone. Sand currents have stopped. I guess now that both the earth crystals are shattered, there's not enough power for it to move. Land itself has grown weaker. Oh no, how terrible. I just feel awful about that. We never have to go through that map again. It sucks.
Why didn't you transform into Senior Card Gauge?
I don't know. It just felt right.
I'm sorry, Grunto.
Now, these guys are annoying. And having a Berserker is going to make them more annoying. So, here's how it be. These guys have a gimmick. They're life-locked. You remember how during the battle with the, what are they called? The not bomb enemies that could revive each other? These guys can do that too, but more annoying. You basically, if one dies, you pretty much need to destroy the other one within a turn's duration, or they get to auto-revive. Yes, I do hate this fight, and no, I don't really have a strategy.
So, question there, Professor.
What's that?
Do they count as desert enemies?
Let's find out.
I was about to say, because wouldn't Aqua Rake, like, kill them then?
Can't hurt to find out. Blub, blub, blub. No, they are not.
Darn. Well, it was worth a shake. A speed shake, that is.
Okay.
You know, this is the reason why I really miss the chemist in Bravely Default. Probably the reason why they didn't come back for Brother the Second.
Probably. In fact, I would go so far as to say almost certainly.
Remember, Ferris.
I wonder if this will...
Bullets are just pills. Pills that cast doom.
That actually work? Oh, that could make things a little easier on us. I'm surprised, but I'm not gonna Oh, good! I'm so glad they did that! That fundamentally just restarted the fight. I hate you all. I wonder if this will work. I don't remember what level these guys are. Nope. So they have an odd-numbered level, we know that for sure.
Level 3... Wait, what's the level 3 spell then?
Flare, I believe. Which I don't
yes,
think
level
I
3
have.
flare.
Well, why don't you guys look up what level these guys are? I want to see if maybe I have a tool in my blue arsenal here that might be what I need.
What are they called?
These are gargoyles.
Gargoyles, okay. Give me a second.
How did he die so fast? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, they have... They're level 33, they only have 5,000 HP.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah. They have really low defense. Only 13 defense.
That checks out.
They are immune to Toad, Mini, Confuse, Doom, Erase, Catch, Control, and Calm.
No, that follows.
Oh, but that means they can be charmed then, right?
In essence, yes.
Hmm. I was just thinking to myself, it'd be really funny to do Dark Shock and then just do level 4 Death.
Level 5 death. What level are they by default?
33.
That would take a couple.
Thanks to get hit up.
Divide in half and round down, and that's what they'd be.
So 16.
So that would put them in range for level 2 old, which is something. Why does this feel different? I don't remember them reviving that fast. Something is just ever so slightly off from the last time I played. But the last time I played was the Super Nintendo version, so maybe they changed this fight?
That's what it says on the thing. And they said that that's the way it is for the SNES and GBA. So I don't think they would change the stats of the enemies that much.
I don't know, at this point it kind of feels like the one on the bottom should have been destroyed, and the top one feels like it's dying too fast. I don't know if I'm just doing really bad math, or if things are just ever so slightly off. Or Ferris is just sitting at the top of her damage threshold, that's also possible.
Ferris is just thinking to herself, I selected all 3 of my red cards. No one's gonna get that.
I mean, we had an entire episode about that game. Come on, people will get that.
I suppose that's true. There were a lot of people who actually were like, yeah, I'm in gotcha hell too. It's like, oof. And there was even a few people that were like, yeah, I'm a shoveler to Aeon starter. I'm like, oh, I know that feel. Oh man.
I think that was probably our most popular podcast episode to date.
Although I think you had it worse, because wasn't your starter Steno, Noodle?
Yep.
Oh man.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
It wasn't, but I mean, I did play it during the very first Skahawk event,
Right.
which was also the very first Nobunaga event, was like coinciding with that, and I got really good luck that my very first 10 pull on the Quartz Gacha got me Skahawk. And I think that was part of the reason why I stayed playing that game for so long.
Now, I will tell you guys an interesting fact about these guys. It only happens if you can jump. But if you jump during this boss fight, they have a special ability called Interception, which is basically a reskinned missile that can shoot you out of the sky and immediately knock you back down. And I think they're the only enemies in the game that have it.
I'm just glad that Garuda in 3 doesn't have anything like that.
Go Ferris! Now is your chance to be the hero of the episode. Oh my god, she did it! Oh.
Berserker comes through with the clutch.
She did.
Wow. I guess there's a first time for everything.
Blessed by the soil spirits of the past, one tablet rests.
Okay, she has a few. She's come through a few
She's had
times.
a few wins. Let's not take that from her. She's earned her keep in the party. She's also had every for every win, she's had just as many moments where she's frustrated me too.
I think we've officially gotten to the point where we are like, yeah, we know what Berserker can do now. Well, there you go, there, Snek. You don't have to kill the Berserker anymore, because, you know, the Berserker is now in a hentai situation.
That's true. That is true facts.
And there we just lost our PG rating.
No, we kind of lost our PG rating when I just decided I wasn't going to bother trying to censor all your profanity in the podcast, Noodle.
I don't remember being that profane when it comes to the podcast, but...
Well...
Don't you know that PG stands for Pugum General Audiences?
Monsters!
This is the worst treasure.
This
oh, well,
treasure
if
is
there's
garbage.
that thing. If it stands
You know-
for Pugum General Audiences, then I really should be cursing more. Because don't you know, Papa Pugum's a sailor.
That is true.
I suppose you have me there.
That's true. He is. He actually just came back from sea. You know, I'm gonna... Am I just crazy, Professor? Or do these guys look like the rookie version of Diaboromon?
Caramon? Not really.
Yeah.
I mean... No, actually, now that you say that, I kind of see what you're talking about, with the big frill around their neck.
Yeah, the frill around their neck, and they
Yeah.
have, like, the big blue heads.
Yeah, now that I
Is it their
think
head?
on it, yeah, like down there, because they're supposed to be like doing like a handstand thing. Yeah, no, I kind of see that
Oh!
actually.
Oh, that's the... Oh, see, I thought that... Oh. Wow, that's,
Oh, you were looking at their butt and thinking that was their head.
Yeah, I thought that was... I thought their butt was their head, and their head was like a limb. Oh,
Oh, so they're
sorry.
ready to become politicians then.
I have a new policy for Tycoon. It's called, X-Death is merely a misunderstood immigrant refugee.
Oof. Biting commentary that no one's going to hear because this Let's Play has had very, very consistently low watch numbers. So we can basically get away with saying whatever, really.
You know, which is unfortunate. FF5 is a really, really good game.
It is. It absolutely is.
Also, we've been really, really, really funny. I've been saying.
I think we've been on the ball, I will say. Also, that dragon is considered an undead type, so Cryo can actually damage it with her healing staff.
Do harm! Do harm!
Actually, no, it is do no harm. She is healing it, strictly speaking.
It's okay, guys. He's just gonna come back like 6 different times, and then a bunch of other zombies will rush in and heal him.
Ferris, what is your obsession with attacking the back row?
Bunga bunga, that way they can't escape.
Oh, that's gonna be
Hunga
bad.
Bunga, I see something. Hunga Bunga.
Oh, that was just a damaging move. I thought that was gonna be way worse. So if that has the ability to inflict zombie, I don't think any of us are immune. Should probably make it a point to heal.
Would they say Unga Bunga, or would they just is Unga Bunga actually like just their part of their language? But we need to know this for caveman site. That raises a question. Would you be okay with doing a live Snek plays there, Professor?
That could be fun. I could
I mean,
basically,
you said
do,
you're
with the
not gonna
exception
do-
of like the very last one, I could probably do like a chapter per video. Yeah.
I'd say you said you're not going to do Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Trigger and the caveman version of Live Alive are like basically, if you put those together, I would be like, yeah, that
A lot of the
basically
same
be-
energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I'm the
right.
same level as him. Holy moly. White robe. I think that was It is. Oh, how glorious that looks. That is a substantial upgrade across the board.
Get a uniform from Final Fantasy 1.
Basically. I
It's
forget
okay,
if the
guys.
damned are considered undead. Alright, that's getting old, guys. Like, come on.
It's getting old. Level 2 old. Hey!
Oh, good. Our blue mage has dad jokes.
Hey! Don't you throw that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, I joke about like nobody watching the longer form Let's Plays, but I know for a fact that isn't true. Towards the end of Trials of Mana, I just kind of randomly was like, oh, by the way, if anyone's actually listening, no, stop. I was like, if anyone's listening, like, leave a comment with this particular timestamp, and if you do, I'll do something for you later on. And someone did, actually. It was the commenter Vitali, and he became my Purloin when I did Pokemon White. So, like, people do pay attention.
Feel sorry for him though. That was
Yeah, I should have picked
better.
a much better Pokemon for him. I feel a little bad about that.
Black and White are really good games.
They are.
Although I might honestly, if I had to play them again, I'd probably do Black and White 2. Just because of the Pokemon selection is better.
Yeah, you get better selection, and most of the gems are way more interesting.
You get EVs very early on. That makes it infinitely superior. You can get EVs before the first gym in that game.
Of course, you would know this.
Of course I know this.
Actually, when I played Black and White 2, it was my randomized run, so I cannot really comment on that.
Did you hear though, Noodle? Apparently they changed the way Leafeon and Glaceon work now. They're stone evolutions.
No, I'm playing a spin-off game. That's Legends Arceus. I don't know if that's true across the board, but in Legends Arceus, they are indeed stone evolutions, and they're much easier to come
They
by.
changed that, yes. They did change that for a
Okay.
while, though.
I wasn't sure, because I actually did not find an Eevee in my playthrough of Scarlet, so...
Yeah, it is just
Okay.
stone evolution.
Which is what it should have been in the first place.
Guys, I just realized we need to stop this Snek on Snek violence.
I mean, interest of fairness, they were being asps about it. That's a dumb Snek joke.
Guys, she's smoking a hookah, and I think we poisoned her. I think she's immune.
She's supposed to be like a genie thing.
Oh no. Now we're in Cutter's Cry.
Yeah. Now we have to do a really annoying boss gimmick.
The Chimera's eyes turn red. That Chimera's eyes turn blue. That Chimera's eyes turn kaleidoscope.
They turn magenta.
What does that mean? I don't know.
No one knows. You just have to figure it out. Yeah, you actually want to kill the genie girl first, because she'll basically heal off anything that we do in the meantime. She's basically a summoner enemy.
Ferris,
good.
for
Fine.
once, attacked the back row.
Yeah, for once she got the memo and was actually on board with it. And because Goblin Punch is still calculated as a spell, so the back row restriction actually does not apply, which is nice.
Once again, blue mages prove that they are the most amazing class.
There we go. Now we can focus. I hate you. I'm just gonna kill you out of principle.
I get the sense that he doesn't particularly care. I'll tell you an interesting, fun fact.
What's that?
Did you know that chimera, the actual Greek word that the word chimera is derived from, chimeria, is actually just female goat in ancient Greek?
Oh God, no. Not to your historic comment, but to this area. Those guys are prototype Omegas. Oh God, he's like zeroing in on me. Run, 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 run. Why do I do this to myself? My greed will be the end of me.
Hey guys, don't you think the Delta Escape raid sequence is awesome?
No one thinks that.
I'm just waiting for Tortoise to come back and be like, okay, so, Jitaku, I want to do the Delta Escape sequence. It's like, oh, good. Okay.
You want a bunch of out-of-context references to 4 and 5. Cool.
6. There's a lot of 6, too.
Yeah. No, I said 6. 5 and 6.
Like, Chandarnuk and, I don't think Typhon is there, is he?
Not Typhon, but
is
isn't Phantom Train part of that raid sequence?
He is, yes. Chandarnuk and Phantom Train and also Yaboy Kefka.
Yep. Who has the funniest AoE ability of any enemy in the game, where it's like, lol, am I kidding? Am I serious? You'll just have to find out. 8. Undead. So much.
Yeah, basically he'll drop an AoE, but it'll have a question mark on it, so you kind of just have to take your chances. But, to be fair, at least it's not like Shadowbringers where it's like the entire area is AoEs. It's like, oh, cool.
It's AoEs on top of AoEs. If 2 overlap, you are automatically dead. Yoshi P wants to make raids harder.
And yet, Yoshitaro is like, hey guys, but if we kill you in the raid, your character dies permanently. And he's like, whoa, man, that's a...
Yokotaro-san, stop. You are not meant to design MMOs.
No, he's not. You're designed to, have very attractive characters and depression.
Which I believe is for black mages. That might surprise you, I know. Top off. No.
So, question. If we go to the coffin up there, do we get the Inaros Warframe?
Let's find out.
Okay.
I'll be honest, it's been so long since I've done the Pyramid Dungeon, and every time I come here, my mentality is, I want to get out as fast as possible, because that's when I get Lena back. That, I don't actually know this dungeon as well as several others in the game. Hey, there's Inaros. Oh no, never mind. It's just a really, really good Brendan Fraser film.
The one with Brad Pitt was way better, I swear.
Yeah, and Universal can keep telling themselves that.
I'll say this, Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was surprisingly good. Everything else in that movie was the opposite of good.
Modern cinema.
Are you calling modern cinema a desiccated corpse, which is, which is consuming other things in order to keep itself alive?
Yes. Yes,
An unholy beast, which will walk across the world with the power of ages.
Correct.
Hopefully not the glory of invincibility. I would really hope it if, modern filmmaking practices were to die death.
Hey, you know what would actually be really funny? Is if you cast old on a mummy, it just automatically died.
That would be awesome.
I think that'd be the funniest thing in the world, honestly. Ferris.
Well, just keep that in mind for when we inevitably do, some Tomodachi Bros, adventure stuff. Legend of the Seven, April Fools.
I've only just done the 5th. I literally just finished the 5th.
Well, then you've got a few years to work on that.
Yeah, no, I suppose that's true.
Better start now.
Yeah, you are not incorrect. Oh, good. And Revivifies aren't even available this early in the game. Luckily, he's equipped with Excalibur. Oh wait, no, I do have a solution to this holy water. For some reason, I was thinking Final Fantasy VI when Revivifies show up way later in the game. But no, thankfully, we're actually prepared for that.
I was about to say, Living Dead means he's a Dark Knight. That's a good thing.
Technically true. Pop a cottage. Need to restore Snek's MP anyway. Been running on empty the better part of the pyramid.
Speaking of mummies, that's a good thing.
Let's see. I think that chest is worth it. I'm gonna chance it. I believe the prototype Omegas can only walk in the sand zone, but they basically use like a faster version of the town's coding. I think we probably need this guy. I remember them being annoying, but not really like the end of the world.
Oh, so not like their dad.
No, Omega is much, much worse, but Omega is literally a bonus boss.
Hey, Dad, I want to go bully some dragons.
Yeah, alright, whatever. They deserve it. Interest of fairness.
Dad! Yo, dog, that mecha just shot a missile at our berserker.
Yeah. Missiles that, for some inexplicable reason, do percentile damage. Why? I don't know. That's just how missiles work in this universe.
I didn't realize you were playing Fate Extra.
I can only do so much. I'm on Snek. What do you want? There we go. Like I said, they're annoying, but not the end of the world. You don't get anything for destroying them other than getting them out of your way. Elixir. Actually, that could be useful, so I'm not gonna complain about that too much. If you're wondering what that weird hiccup was, it's because that switch that I hit to drop the spikes to get to that other chest are on a timer. Now, it's a pretty generous timer, interest of fairness. Fine. Pain in the asp.
Asshole, I'm an asshole. Adio.
You are not incorrect.
A-S-P-H-O-L-E. Everybody.
At least they give us experience. The machine heads don't. Okay.
Hey, wasn't that a, I was about to say, that's not a, I was like, is that a character in My Hero Academia? I'm like, wait, no, that's not My Hero Academia. That's Invincible.
I've not actually watched that or read that, so I reserve comment.
Honestly, the comic is not that good. It's a lot slower, and as much as people are like, they changed characters, I'm like, yeah, they did, but to be perfectly honest, having read a good chunk of the comic, it is Well, okay, you're familiar with 90s comics, right, Professor?
That I am.
Yeah, them being hyper-violent and edgy for the sake of edge. Yeah, there you go. You have basically, you understand, Invincible the comic.
I've seen a lot of memes, so that's something.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I think it's the cartoon is actually really good. So, I would say, yeah, that's good. Is it going to change your life if you don't see it? I mean, no. I mean, also the fact that Seth Green basically does his Seth Green thing. Or Seth Rogen, sorry.
I was about to say Seth Green. Alright. No,
yeah, he actually is another voice actor, if I remember right. But yeah, Seth Rogen. Our favorite Seth, apart from Death Seth.
No one's gonna get that joke.
You are correct. I do not get that joke.
It's a reference to a project. Something we have on a back burner for future use.
Oh, are you actually thinking of making Amazing Quest 4 the true?
I wouldn't start with 4 for starters, since Amazing Quest 1 is basically perfect in every way.
No. Okay, you have to understand the littlest baby Pugum. Whenever she was little, Noodle and I basically ruined her in a lot of ways because we basically gaslit her ever since she was little.
That I
she
believe.
Would go up to us or our parents and be like, "Is that for true? Is that for true?" And then later on, she went to therapy and she's like, "Yeah, I really didn't know if anything was real or if they were just messing with me." And I'm like, oh no.
That sounds like your standard Pugum childhood to me.
I mean, well, Mom and Dad did it to me.
Yes.
It seems legit. I mean, the first time I met Noodle, his voice hadn't even changed, so that was all in its own way entertaining.
I mean, yes.
Yes, you were a little Pugum then.
I was a tiny little babby Pugum.
He hadn't gone into his pupa yet.
Yep.
He become a beautiful Pugum fly.
I think we have that. Wait, is that... Oh, it is. I wonder if this still works.
What does that do?
It's a very strong physical helmet, but it drops your intelligence, or in this case, magic stat. In the Super Nintendo version, putting this on a Berserker caused an underflow error, giving them a magic stat functionally of 255. Meaning, if you used a particular axe, which we are not far away from, you can get a very fun moment where you can have a Berserker casting Quake at 255 intelligence. Now, have they fixed that bug? I don't know, but I am eagerly looking forward to finding out.
Well, I guess we'll find out. The scientific method.
Exactly.
This is actual science, not Ajo science.
Not Pugum science.
No, neither.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, also, it's literally a crown of thorns, so it's going to cause drain on Ferris. It's okay, she'll get over it, I promise.
That's more of a archer weapon, I would believe. Stupid innocent people. I hate them. They're dumb. They need to die. Oh no, innocents are in danger.
I have to do something. Save the dumb people.
Getting a little bit of mixed messages here.
No, shut up, stupid head.
Yeah, did you ever get regaled with the story of the professor's, introduction to FGO? when he got Archer, Amiya Archer as his starter 4-star.
I do not recall this whole story now.
So
he goes up to me,
Titaku
he's like-
basically badgered me for like the better part of a week. He's like, "Hey, it's Fate Go. It's pretty good." And I'm like, "I don't know anything about Fate." And he's like, "That's the best part. Neither does anyone else. You should just play it." And I'm like, "Touche."
That's the best part. Even fans don't really know anything about it.
I was like, "That's a fair point." Okay, so I download it and I start my game. And, Titaku and I were just kind of chilling in our living room, and he's like, "Oh, who'd you get for your bonus servant?" And I was like, "Well, I've seen this character before, but I don't know anything about him." And it's Emiya Archer. And he just starts laughing. And I'm like, "Wait, what, is he good?" He's like, "Oh yeah, no, he's good. It's just, he's you." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "No, he's you if you were a servant." Because he's just the sort where he's like, "This stupid people, I'm not gonna help the stupid people, because they're dumb, they don't deserve it." And then it's like, something bad will happen, and he'll be like, "Oh no, I have to protect everyone." And I'm like, just because it's true doesn't mean you have to come out and say it, man. It's like when I first started watching Shield Hero, like within an episode, Yutaku had joined me. And I was like, "Yeah, no, like, I saw everyone telling me to not watch this." So the first thing I did was went and watched it. And we were watching it, and after 3 or 4 episodes in, Itaku turns to me and he's like, "It's you." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?" And he's like, "Now Fumi, it's you. It's literally you, bro." And I'm like, I want to protest, and yet for some reason I'm finding it difficult.
Let's see, super libertarian, wants to solve all the problems with the free market, but also really, really, helps everybody, but then it's like, it's not like I wanted to help you, it's because if I didn't give you the medicine, then you wouldn't be able to be a customer in the future, baka.
Yeah, and he basically power games his wife babysitter by, basically treating her like a monster raising simulator.
I mean, yeah. Again, just because it's true doesn't mean you have to come out swinging like that.
Or, daughter babysitter who wants to be the wife babysitter.
I believe these guys are actually Earth elements, so I think wind does extra damage to them. Ah, crap. There goes our Berserker.
Hey, guys, I'm stoned!
This sucks.
Oh, no.
No. We just party wiped. Awesome. Because there's no defense in the game for... I didn't save after I got the Thorn Helmet. Oh my god.
There's no gold hairpin?
Not to my knowledge, there isn't. And even if there is, we don't have it. So... I wonder if Reflect works on that. Let's find out. It's science time, boys. Dad's thinking with science. Thank God there was an autosave. I realized I didn't save after I got the Thorn Helmet. Ferris for the love just hit something. I think this is one of those situations where a soft kills them. Let's find out.
Wonder. Let's find out.
It does not. Worth a shot. Did he just cast... Wait, he casted Vanish on him. It does work. Yeah, it forces them to cast Vanish on themselves. It means you won't get the XP for it, but I don't care. A win's a win. Let's cheese it up, boys!
My Gorgonzola.
Pizza mozzarella. I guess having them cast Vanish is like the game's way of working around the fact that Gold Needle does 0 damage.
I'm just saying, when you showed me the Steel Ball Run advertisement on April 1st, I'm like, oh no. Don't get my hopes up.
Please don't give me hope. No,
they
it's
are
not.
level 45 too, so if you have
Oh, dude! Crystal armor.
Now our Zerker is even Zerker-ier now.
And you count down from 10.
Whoops. Well, science confirmed. They're undead type, so good to know. Wonder if that means they're weak to fire. Let's find out. Not significantly.
Their ability to handstand makes them immune to fire.
Oh, yes, that is logic right there. Alright, Cry, I'll just drink a high potion. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
But you don't want me to be high. I was high with those other guys.
You're gonna get high on life, little one.
You know, Snek, you're being a really bad dad babysitter now.
I don't think that the Tycoon, Child Protective Services are going to be okay with you going, it's alright, young lady, you gotta drink your high potions.
No, it's cool. It restores 1,000 HP because her being a chemist doubles its effectiveness. And the contact high.
Oh no! Not only are you giving the poor young child drugs, you're making her make drugs for you too!
Correct.
Next on AMC, Breaking Snek. Cryo, we have to cook.
It's time to get cooking. Make the high potions, Cryo.
We can't keep getting away with this.
Got the dark matter. That's all that matters. Use the gray matter to cook the dark matter.
I'll be the first to admit I don't know that much about Breaking Bad. The most I know about it is what I've gleaned from those Breaking Bad Baki meme videos.
I'm kind of in the same situation, in interest of fairness.
Same. I have never watched that at all.
If there's a show that's like fairly popular that like people talk about it at the water cooler at work, I probably have not watched it. It's almost like I'm a hipster or something dumb like that.
But you see, I know you've watched a lot of The Big Bang Theory, so...
I was forced to watch that show under duress, thank you kindly.
Well, in the interest of fairness, as was I, because I was like, your parents and family really like this show? And you're like, yes.
Inexplicably,
Yes.
yes. Like, Sheldon's like you. It's like, no, Sheldon is like the blackface of nerds. Like, other nerds would look at that dude and be like, dude, like, tone it down a little bit, would ya? Ah, good, I took the silver specks off Ferris for one dungeon, lo and behold. Now she has like a negative 1 trillion accuracy rate. Berserkers can't hit a barn door to save their lives on a good day. You may have defeated me, but my brother in the tower will... I don't need anything in the tower. Eat dirt. That is a call forward to a later dungeon where you can go up these really difficult dungeons in order to get Flare and Holy. And guess what? No one in my party can use either of those, so I'm not going up that stupid tower.
Isn't so Phoenix over there?
It's close to.
But even if it was, it wouldn't matter, because we can't use Phoenix either.
Can't use summons any more than I can white and black magic.
Oh, look at me! I'm a monster in a Final Fantasy game!
Yeah, thanks Titaku for not letting him be able to use summons.
I was about to say, like, the Fire Crystal has a lot of really good caster classes. What do I get? I get Berserker. Magic goes up. Magic defense goes up. That is not a bad choice.
But wait, I wasn't...
Yours was the Fire Crystal, that's why I have Berserker. You also could have given me Red Mage, who, to be fair, can't use Holy or Flare either, but then I would at least have some basic cure-all magic.
Yeah, and I also, that would have made Ferris have a really cool hat.
Also true. Red mages are all about fashion. Steel Fist. God or demon, what am I? It's time for me to
Guys,
choose
you gotta be careful. They're JoJo posing at us.
Oh man, they are.
And we're in a gigantic pyramid. Oh no. Are these the Pillar Men?
Dun 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 dun. Hang on. I get the feeling that's got. You know what? I really should just take Mix off of Snek and give him Analyze. I think that would actually be more useful. Like, because Mix really is powerful, but like I cannot be bothered to remember every single good Mix combination. Crap! I keep doing that.
Godly little lady.
I need to take the reflect ring off her. I keep forgetting I did that.
Awesome. Sweet. Great.
Ferris. There is a Mix that cures old. Interest of fairness. Guess I don't remember what it is.
And that's
But
what the
they're
powers of wikis are for.
Looks like their Blitz game is on point. They just did like 3 different blitzes.
Yep. Oh good, you finally hit someone in the front row, but only after you've been old long enough for it to not matter.
So Phoenix Down and Turtle Shell cures everything.
I'm not wasting that. Phoenix Downs are too expensive for those shenanigans.
Yeah, that's the only way to cure old with Mix. Just to create a panacea.
Checks out. Only cure the old, guys. Only cure the old with drugs. I wonder if Flash works on these guys. Nah, it'd be a little OP if it did, since all their attacks are going to be physical. No,
Actually, no, never mind. Smelling salts, antidote nidrop, cures age, sleep, paralysis, confused, berserk, and silence.
Yeah, that's worth using.
Maybe that will make her not so mad, and not perpetually angry and berserk.
Nah, sadly that's a passive, not a
I-
status.
I know.
Antidote Night Drop, you said?
Yep,
Alright,
antidote nidrop.
let's mix it up, boys.
Krill, we've got to cook.
Oh, that was good timing. For her to just
Sorry.
beat those guys.
I've been taken over by, Xenos. Now, he has the powers of the Echo.
Oh god, because he's the most interesting villain.
Test of your reflexes.
How many... Why do you guys get like 1,000,000 turns? Like, what BS speed stat are you guys operating off of? No, they're attacking like 4 and 5 times, and the chance that we get to go like once. Our speed stat isn't that bad. That was BS, this is.
He's about to do Aura Blast. Or that.
Or
How mildly annoying.
I think he just did the 100 crack fist on you. It's okay though. We can use a Phoenix Down on the giblets of flesh and bring you back to life.
That actually raises strength and agility. That might actually be worth the defense points just for making her a little less sluggish. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Strength is not going to help Blue Mage or Chemist very much. Might go to Lena once we get her back, though, in interest of fairness. Oh, he can equip the Black Robe. I mean, that wouldn't have saved him from the 100 cracked fist, but still, can't complain too much. Pyramid does have a lot of good stuff in it. That's way there. Oh, that door, which I couldn't figure out how to open up at the moment, so it's whatever. Okay, Ferris, can we work on actually hitting something this time?
Bunga bunga. Sorry, I decided to use my quick card.
Oh, so you did no damage. Understood.
But I got like 4 additional crit stars. Oh, by the way, Reflect Ring.
Yeah, it's just fixing all that. The magic defense is worth the trade-off. I can just use eye drops as necessary. Earlier, it was more important to prevent it. Now it doesn't really matter as much. Oh good, you again. I was wondering when you'd show up and annoy me.
It was at that point that Cryo knew what she must do. Do no harm!
Precisely right. Yeah, we poisoned a big hunk of metal.
How does that even?
I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh, we haven't actually
Put chlorine gas in it, so it's being
Ferris
slowly
literally ungud through the golem's defense. And that shows you how powerful Axis can rightfully be.
Buster Brave Chain.
Either that, or she's, you know, so stupid that she didn't know that she couldn't poison the giant hunk of metal.
Holy cow!
She did it again! Let's hit her with a scan. Why not? Let's use this to the fullest extent. 53. Okay, she's pretty healthy. She got some padding on the front, is what I'm saying.
Speaking of padding on the front, what are your thoughts on the Vampire Survivors Contra DLC that's going to come out?
That looks super cool. I'm all for this. It's like, it is the irony that they sidestep the Konami standbys of Boktai and Castlevania in order to go for the game about aliens and guns.
Although, I mean, you know what would have been really cool is if they had done Metal Gear. Oh, man.
That would be cool, but there's no way they'll ever do that. Because just how butt-mad Konami got with Kojima.
Yeah.
The salt is real on that one. I think that dude's casts lightning as DAO.
Oh, doesn't matter.
We just deleted him from all existence. Now the
He's no longer in
upside...
the game.
Oh dear.
Harris just punches the source code and just kills him.
Oh, good. I forgot that he had Excalibur. I was like, oh no, he's gonna do a lot of damage at one. It's like, oh, right, that. Forgot about that.
This is far from the This is far from the strongest of swords.
It is if you're a blue mage. This does kind of split the difference between the whole Brave Blade chicken knife debacle. Being forced to run every encounter would not be fun, so the chicken knife is not a great option. But the Brave Blade only works for knights, so... yeah. Preemption! I did not mean to do that. It's fine, it's whatever.
Leroy Jenkins.
I mean, I guess the one upside to Berserker is I literally spend 0 seconds giving her orders, so she will just act on her own accord. But that is also kind of the drawback in that she acts on her own accord.
Ferris cannot stand other men with lesser axe. Ferris will kill lesser axe man.
Especially as he's a bio soldier and she's dual wielding poison axes right now. The only annoying thing is once his HP bottoms out, he just gets to hit us for free. Thankfully, it doesn't actually cast poison, it actually casts HP leak. Which is just redundant in Ferris's case. HP leak does not stack, so it's just you either have HP leak or you don't. I know there's a secret wall somewhere in this room, I just don't remember which one it is. The one upside to the Lamia Queen is she has a small chance to drop the Lamia Tiara, which would actually be really good for most of us.
You mean pretty much any female?
Actually, no, any caster class. It's actually not sex-locked.
Oh, we're running on Final Fantasy XIV logic.
Correct.
You know, funny thing.
Yes,
I
even
saw-
Snek can be a pretty princess.
Correct.
I saw a hulking Hrothgar the other day, rocking the 2B outfit. You will not live until you've seen a gigantic burly Catman wearing a, goth lolly French maid outfit.
Also, if you don't have Dark Shock or Off Guard, these guys can give it to you by using an Ether on them, the same way that we learned Flash way, way back in World 1.
Flash!
Ah.
Which is funny, because the magic pots in Labyrinth of Ancients, I saw them for the first time, and I'm like, but I don't have an elixir. I can't give you guys an elixir.
I'm just gonna press my face into the wall for a second here.
Yeah, you haven't gotten the chest, by the way.
No, I know. I'm gradually heading that direction. Nothing around here really poses a threat, so I don't really mind exploring here. That's
Oh,
not
this
deal
one.
with the machine heads, because you don't get anything killing the machine heads. When I first played the game, and I got here to the pyramid, I was like, oh, these guys are kind of tough and super annoying to deal with, and they don't drop anything, so clearly it must be like a rare drop or something. No, it is not a rare drop. They just don't drop anything. It's just a waste of time. So running past them is the optimal strategy in every case.
So it's not even like an atomic robot thing from Earthbound.
Nope. It's not even worth that much.
They do have something to steal from them.
Unfortunately,
They can
that
steal
is...
Goblin.
It's like, yeah, that's not an
But
option.
yes, that is not an option here.
Can you steal from them?
You can
Mm,
steal gauntlets from them.
if I used, I want to say the Thief's Knife, I could run on the very, very low chance that I could steal from them. But that's actually, like, less reliable than how I got White Wind.
Come on!
Oh man, guys, monsters!
Gotta unlock your disc.
Oh, that was such. That was. I don't know what they were thinking. They're like, "Hey guys, Pokemon has a Pokerap. Obviously, we need to have a Pokerap too." And I'm like, "Oh God, please don't." And then they did.
Yeah,
and
even though there's way fewer monsters and it's not even that type of show.
it's not that kind of show. And on top of that, like towards the end of like season 2, they started just randomly including the humans that Genki would encounter, and I'm like, what are you doing? Those aren't even monsters. Those are just people.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, there's definitely
Maybe the
room.
real monsters were the people we met along the way.
No, that's not how any of this works. Funny enough,
Well,
someone.
Technically speaking, I mean, if you talk about the spoilers about Moo being an artificial creature, then I mean,
The anime is not canon. Now, interestingly enough, Marissa Blackwing commented on the Monster Rancher 4 Let's Play recently, and she had a really interesting observation. So I had talked about Line Monster Farm, the mobile game, and my apprehensions with it. And she mentioned, she's like, oh yeah, in the very first update, like, the gotcha banners were mostly for Pixies and Undines. And oh my gosh, how surprising. And then, like, the newest, they added another human woman monster. And now they're adding, like, another one on top of that based on the teaser images. I'm just like, oh, it is just bad gacha bait. It is everything I feared it would be.
Would you rather it be
We
that
got it.
or the
We got it. We got it. Oh,
Korean
I hope this
MMO?
works. Here's the
Holy
thing.
cow!
Here's the thing. I actually heard that the MMO was like not terrible. Like it wasn't like inspired or anything, but apparently it was fine. So it's like it's kind of hard for me to like cast aspersions on that, you know?
You say that, but at the same time, pretty much every other Korean MMO we
That's
play,
been
apart from maybe
basically mediocre jank.
Dungeon Fighter Online, yes. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
is the definition of jank. But it's
But
like,
it's entertaining jank.
yeah.
That's the point. It's fun jank, and that makes all the difference in the world. So even if the Quake glitch does not work, the Gaia Hammer still hits harder than the Poison Axe does.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's
like
no
30
downside here.
Yeah, it's like 30 attack higher. Oh. Oh, an elixir. Oh.
Can't complain. That's like all your health and poison. Like, all
Well,
in
I'm
one
gonna-
go.
I was about to say, I'm gonna laugh if Ferris just destroys her.
She basically did. She barely had any health when Bart's hit her. Now, can she do it again? That's really what I want to see in motion here. I want to see it cast Quake, 'cause I'm super curious if that glitch still works. I've hit much, much lower on the damage range that time. That's disappointing. That's not nearly as awesome.
Well, she can't perform, you know, at top.
I'm giving her
every single
performance
time.
anxiety because I keep bringing it up.
Yes.
Plunga plunga. I get nervous when you hyping me up.
We just gotta keep, you know, smack talking on her.
Oh, it's happening! It's happening! No, it doesn't work! Oh, I so wanted to see the big numbers. I wanted to see it happen. They fixed it. Of all the dumb bugs to fix, why'd you choose that one? That's so disappointing after everything that's happened. I mean, it's still better to have it, because I think Quake will only cast on a 30% chance. But it's like, that takes the wind out of my sails so hard.
Yeah.
Plus, I think the upside is also that Quake is all hitting. So, like, even if it doesn't do that much damage, it will still, like, hit every enemy.
Oh.
Yep. That's the other upside to Excalibur, is it is physically incapable.
Stop simping, Snek.
For some reason, I thought that room had one of those things where the floors changed. Am I thinking of someplace else?
I was wondering if it was like the that one bit in Breath of Fire 2, where you had the force fields that would cover certain areas.
Okay, so yeah, it's caster only. For the magic and the magic defense buff, I'll take it. It wouldn't serve Ferris in any capacity, but no, it's good for the casters.
And now Snek is the prettiest princess at the spring ball.
Correct. Alright, Ferris, go nuts.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, no, like again, it's still hitting everyone. There's no downside to this situation.
Oh no, Kryl, don't get taken in by her older girl charms.
I don't know if Ninja can use a Lamia crown.
Dad be sitter. Dad be sitter. I have a thing for snake women now. Oh no.
This isn't Breath of Fire. Calm down.
No daughter visitor of mine is going to be, you know, going to strange places on the internet.
Yep, next thing she'll be going to strange image boards. Ooh.
There it is. I knew this room
and
had
the
the changing
all downhill
floors.
from there.
Thanks, game. Thanks for literally pulling the rug. Now I know what it's like to be part of the crypto community.
Hey guys, don't you want this funny picture of a monkey?
No.
Don't you want this funny picture of a monkey that will make you part of our gang, and then we will have an excellent game, and it'll be just Flappy Bird, but worse, and it'll be scatological?
No. Why would anyone want that?
JK, now we're pulling out all the money, and now your monkey coin is worth nothing.
It was always worth nothing, but now it fundamentally is worth nothing.
Yes, it's not even artistically worth anything anymore.
Implying it was in the first place?
So I don't know what to take from that. Oh, by the way, I think the Lamia Tiara actually gives you charm immunity, as I recall. That is why Kryl has not been taken under the Lamia's wing.
You're not being groomed.
And because Berserk just renders you immune to mental status ailments, it also will not work on Ferris. So actually, the Lamia Queen literally poses no threat to this party.
The local woman too angry to be horny.
I mean, basically? Like, I want to find a counter-argument to that, but there really isn't one.
I mean, that's what Berserk is, so...
I mean, yeah. Wow, Ferris, you whiffed that harder than anyone could possibly whiff that.
Ferris, I'm sorry.
I'm, like, so astounded by the amount of failure I just witnessed. Like, I don't even know what to say.
Watch her just blender this guy.
She just slams into him full strength. Well, kinda. Half strength. I did not know Quake could miss. That's very interesting.
Clearly, she does.
What did you do? Me hit the ceiling. Me sorry.
I did, to be fair, she currently has a 0 in intelligence.
Oh, this is gonna be like Fallout 1 where she can't even speak. She's just like, ah.
She just, like, grunts at everything.
Comment now if you want to see the professor, you know, Snek play Fallout 1.
God, just watch me die over and over because I don't remember a thing anymore. The last time I actually played that game, I was in middle school. My friend was coaching me. I guess the upside to that is it, you know, fundamentally ignores Protect because it's a spell. I guess, like, that there is kind of a silver lining to this situation. Alright. Is it just number of steps taken in this room? Yes, it appears to be. Nope, that doesn't count against me. Ferris! Hit something! Please! There's only one target! The size is the size of a grown woman. Hit it! Okay, surely you can hit that, can't you? No, you literally can't. I don't even know what to do right now. This would be like missing your target in Vampire Survivors. Like, how? You have to be trying! I guess the upside is I now have level 3 Flare. Downside is we got hit by level 3 Flare, which is a problem in its own way. Oh, I know what to do. Come here, you. You'll help make up the difference. Oh, crap, this is bad. This is going to escalate really fast.
Well, that escalated quickly. Well, this just really got out of hand.
Yep, we're dead. That's a wipe. And Reflect doesn't actually help with that at all. That might actually just put us back at the start of the room, though, to be honest.